Check out the app. Every month I'm gonna post a challenge for you guys to try out. These challenges will be consistent year after year, so we can post our scores, see how we improve, and compete with your buddies. This month for July, we've got the standard bearer. It's a 1 mile run, 50 thrusters, 95 pounds, 50 burpee box get overs, 24 inches, and then finish with a mile run. Now that's RX. Because it's July, today's July 4th, America's birthday, there's an alternate board. It's called the flag bearer. If you want to take that challenge on, throw a vest on, 20 pounds. It's kind of like a Murph workout, sandwiched by a mile, wear a 20-pound vest, but this one sucks in a good way. My advice to you guys is to fit those challenges in wherever you want in the month. Even if you want to take a day off and just do the challenge one day, that's totally fine. For me, I'm going to replace the conditioning piece today, the anvil, which is about a 30-minute workout, 20 minutes of total work time. I'm going to replace it with this one. It's a little different stimulus, but I'm not worried about it. So day 3 is always going to start with skill work with Olympic lifting. It's usually always going to be a snatch. Immediately that's going to turn a lot of people off because they do not like the snatch, and there's good reason for it. I understand the reservation to Olympic lifting. It's very technical, it's high skill, and there's a high potential for injury, sure. The reason that is though is that people are not prepared for those lifts when they go and try them. Okay, in this program we are going to build a base before we throw weight on, and we are also not going to throw Olympic lifting into conditioning for a very long time. In CHT, it rarely happens, if ever. We use these Olympic lifts for a purpose, and that purpose is to build power, force production, and then also strength, but primarily that power and force production. The reality is that concurrent training or hybrid training is going to blunt your rate of force development faster than it's going to blunt your max strength. So we've got to combat that in this program intelligently, which we do already on dynamic effort days, true, but not to the level we need to. Olympic lifts are different than our dynamic effort lifts. Our dynamic effort lifts on a bench or a squat, we're moving through a fixed range and plane of motion. With an Olympic lift on a barbell, we are not doing that. There's a moment in time where that bar leaves us and we lose control and we have to go and meet it. It's also going to train that deceleration and that eccentric power. You also produce the most power on a barbell with an Olympic lift. And you can't be slow. Once you start to add weight, if you have a slow lift on a snatch or a clean, you're going to miss it. So it forces you to be fast every single time, whereas like a bench or a back squat, you can get away with a slow rep and still complete the lift, not on an Olympic lift. So we keep using the program for the power aspect of it and to keep that speed and power in the athlete, not let that diminish. Our goal is not to build a strong, aerobically sound, slow athlete. We want to maintain all the qualities. That's why power is part of the struggle standard test. It's a very important quality that we want to maintain. Don't worry about getting hurt. We do this very intentionally in the program. Earn the right is your foundation phase. We will never go heavier than like 50 to 55% on a snatch or a clean in this program. It's very intentional. Also, we're going to catch in a power position up until the end of the program. The last 4 or 5 weeks, we'll start to catch it in full receive, but up until then, it's all power. We're learning the movement. So do not skip these days. You will pay for it. You get 15 minutes at the start of day 3 to work on your snatch. If you have never snatched before, then just take the time to feel what a snatch deadlift feels like, to feel what a power snatch feels like, and to make sure you have very perfect reps. That's what we're trying to dial in right now, is perfect skill, perfect movement, and then add weight, and then go from there. So build the foundation. It might look dumb. Get a PVC pipe. Get an empty barbell. Don't care. Do that, make it perfect, take videos, and make sure everything is intentional and the way it should be before we add weight. And then when we get to CHT or the end of this program, you're going to be killing it with the Olympic lifts and you'll be confident. Competency creates confidence. Once you get confident with this movement and you're familiar with it and you've dialed it in, you'll be confident with the snatch and the clean, I guarantee you. And it's the most athletic movement there is. It's going to expose mobility issues. It's high skill. Why would you not want to do that? It's hard, yes, but that's the point. So let's beat it. Let's incorporate it into our programs and let's own the snatch. So here's the thing, man. When I hurt my back in 2022 and 2021, I hurt it on a snatch grip deadlift. I was doing a program that I should, garbage program, not gonna tell you whose it was, doing a snatch grip deadlift at the end of a workout. 185 pounds is all it was on the bar, and my back popped. I still snatch. I've snatched ever since. It was probably 6 months till I got a lift again, but I started snatching immediately. I'm not gonna stop. Don't be scared of the lift, be scared of doing it wrong. If you're scared of doing it wrong, you're gonna take the time in this Earn the Right program when you're building the foundation to do it very intentionally in the correct way so that when we add weight, you'll be strong with it. We'll start the day 15 minutes on the snatch, then we're gonna jump into that standard bearer workout, and then we'll finish with some zone 2 cardio. I'm gonna keep this at 90 minutes today, so however long it takes me to do that standard bearer, I'll finish the workout up until 90 minutes with zone 2 on the bike probably. 5 sets of 3, this is a great opportunity to also work on your hook grip. I'm gonna go light, 135 today. This is cycle 1, I'm not going crazy with it. We're trying to, like I said, build that skill, that foundation. All right, here we go. Time for the standard bearers. Guys, I don't feel like doing this workout at all. I know my time is gonna suck. I'm just not in the best shape in the world. I'm gonna post it anyway. We're gonna send it. That's exactly why you should do it. You should do it because it sucks. You shouldn't do things just because they're comfortable and they feel good. You should do the hard things that suck. That's where you're gonna grow the most. So I'm gonna go grow. All right, so let's work out. 1 mile run. 50 thrusters, 95, 65, 50 burpee box get overs, 24 inches, 20 inches, and then cap it off with another mile run. If you want to send it, I would send it. We're posting our times, and every year we're gonna see if we get better or worse. Make a little bit of a competition too. So do it for America, do it for a purpose, do it because you don't want to. Let's get it. I wasn't kidding when I told you guys I am not in shape, but here we go. 50 thrusters. I honestly have no idea how I'm gonna pace these, but my back's a little tight. We'll probably just go, I don't know. We'll go as we go. Let's get it. Yeah, we'll go 5 sets of 10. It's embarrassing, but I'll show you guys a suck. So in 18 weeks from now, you guys can see the difference. You guys might want to fast forward. It's gonna get ugly. Here's the thing, guys. I can totally cut this video up and show you guys only the good stuff, like me killing it. Which, by the way, is what the majority of the fitness industry does. One, most of them are on drugs. Two, they only show you the cool stuff. And then three, it's all Photoshop. But not me. Yeah, I could probably sell more programs if I came on here. It shows you guys me fucking, sorry. It shows you guys me killing this workout. But I'm not gonna cut the F word out. Sometimes things happen. I gotta stop cussing. You guys missing all the good stuff. I do this sometimes. I forget counting. So my rule of thumb is always go to the lower number than what you thought. So I thought it was 36, but I wasn't sure if it was 34. So it's 34. Another slow mile. That's okay. I'm gonna jump on the bike in 5 seconds and chat with you guys. We're gonna ride this out for about 10 to 15. Oh, let's see real quick. 41 times 4, 164. Well, it's actually not that bad. It feels a lot worse. My heart rate, my max heart rate went down by 1 point today, allegedly. I say screw that. Immediately after that workout, you can jump on a bike or walk super slow. Initially get a heart rate down to about that zone 2 area and then just ride it out for about 10 minutes. This is your recovery. Eventually you should just be breathing through your nose. It should be nice and easy. So there's 2 things I was thinking about towards the end there. One, man, you got to consider it a blessing to be able to work hard and experience pain, suffering, struggle that produces results. The pain of transformation, right? But I think the problem is that so many motivational people today, the speakers that you hear, all they talk about is working hard to get what others have, right? I'm gonna do today what others don't, so tomorrow I have what others won't. I think that's such garbage. The goal is not to have more than somebody else or to have something that somebody else doesn't have. That's not the goal at all. And the goal, it's like that Bible verse, work to have to give to those that need. Put the work in so that you have the ability to give to somebody that needs it. That's the principle. That should be the standard in your life every day. Work to have to give, not work to have more than somebody else. Work to have to give to those in need. So that was point one I was thinking as I was finishing that up, because man, you guys don't know me, but that was bad. Like, that was bad. I should have destroyed that middle portion. Miles, they're slow. I don't know what the last one is yet. I'll have to check the clock in a minute, but I expected those to be kind of slow. But anyway, second thought I had, and I've done this since I started working out. When you get done, 90% of people immediately crash on their back and just lay there defeated. Catch their breath, relax. It's like a sigh of relief of, oh, I'm done. Don't do that. If you ever see, like, think about a dog. When a dog's in a fight and it knows it's gonna lose or it's defeated, what does it do? It immediately goes to its back and gives up its vulnerability. It's like, hey, you win. Come get me. I give up. We don't give up, man. We don't quit. We don't concede to the workout, to life. Nope. Hands and knees, it's fine. Even on your stomach, that's okay. Do not roll to your back. That is a mental piece. You aren't recovering anymore by going on your back. Now, yes, I understand like kicking your legs up or whatever, but let that come like 5 minutes later. Jump on a bike. This will flush everything out quicker than lifting your legs up in the air. And then lift your legs up in the air and relax. And if that pisses you off for me to say that, check yourself, man. Figure out why. It's a simple concept. It sucks, but it's reality. The little things matter as much as the big things. So that's day 3. That's a wrap. Day 3 in ETR is always going to be starting with snatches, 15 to 20 minutes of skill work, 15 for the majority of the program, straight into some sort of threshold conditioning piece. There's about 4 different ones we do in ETR. That number goes up in CHT. 4 different structures, different workouts every week. Usually it'll be rounds for time, AMRAPs, chipper style, stuff like that. Little rest, a little more rest. Some like 1-to-1 rest, some just 90 seconds rest in between. Different stimuluses every week. But don't skip any piece. If you got to do the 60 minutes, then do the 60-minute version. Everything is carefully cut down and stripped in that program. It's all done for a reason. So if you can't do the full 90 minutes, do the 60-minute version. Don't just cut part of the 90-minute version off. I changed it up a little bit just to get that challenge workout in. There's 12 workouts total. Each workout has a different stimulus. So it will depend month to month. And I'll tell you guys as you follow along what workouts I cut to get the challenge in. But do what you want to do, man. It's one workout. I'm not worried if you strip one and do that. Go to the app.thestrugglestandard.com, put your score in, check out the challenges, man. Same thing on the website. If you don't have this program yet, if you haven't pulled the trigger on ETR, go get the free week. So the free sample on the website is the first 8 days, the first cycle. It's every day exactly as you'll see it in Train Heroic, to the word. So every word on that paper is what goes in Train Heroic. That'll be your first cycle. So try it on there, try the full cycle. If you like it, buy the program. I also offer the full cycle of CHT, so make sure you sign up for that. And then also get your name on the list to be one of the founding 50 when that program drops in October. You'll get a steep discount on it. It's the first 50 to buy the program. Proverbs 22:29, seest thou a man diligent in all his business? He shall stand before kings. Skill before intensity. Intensity makes you tired. Skill makes you effective. See you guys tomorrow for day 4.